Please read the disclaimer. XRP holders, tomorrow we find out. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. Lots to talk about. Right now, XRP is sitting at $1.90, basically flat on the day, but it has been volatile. You can see the price action over the past 4 or 5 hours. XRP has gone up 2%, down 2%, up 2%, right? So this is the situation when you are one day out of the FOMC meeting. You're going to have situations like this where the market is up and down, right? It's going to have ups and downs, and this is just, it's normal, okay? But what will be interesting to see tomorrow is what is the Fed going to do? Right now, 96.6% that the Fed is going to keep interest rates where they are. So that means, but I've been covering Fed meetings for about 5 years. Whenever the probability is that high, I've never seen it not happen. So there's a very big high probability that the Fed is going to keep interest rates where they are. And then what people are going to be looking at is what he says about next month, about the next 5 months, about the next 6 months that he's going to still be Fed chairman. Okay, so that's going to be where the market is going to be looking. If he says dovish things, then the market could go up. If he says bearish things or hawkish things, then the market could pull back. So that's what we need to take into consideration when we're looking at the market. Silver continues to be bananas here after pulling back about 10% last night. It rose about 10%, and now it's pulled back. It pulled back here about 6-7% in about 2 hours, and now it's about around 108. So that continues to be volatile here. And if we look at this, this is surprising. Over the last 12 months, silver up 268%, gold up 84%, copper 38%, NASDAQ 22%, S&P 500 16%, Russell 16%, and Bitcoin minus 14%, Ethereum minus 8%, total crypto market cap minus 14%, and altcoins minus 50%. Every other asset class has given positive returns except crypto. And that's why a lot of people in the crypto market are actually optimistic looking at these numbers. Now, on the flip side, I can understand if people are pessimistic, because you can be looking at this and saying, well, all these good things are happening, quote unquote, and the markets are pumping and crypto isn't. So it must be broken. It must be, investment non grata, right? But on the flip side, big investors could look at that as something that needs to catch up. And the question is, what is going to be the thing that ignites that catch up? Is it the M2? Is it the IMS, right? And so that is going to be very interesting. Is it the Fed? We'll see what happens over the next coming weeks. As always, I just want to remind you that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. I do not know what the market is going to do day to day. I do not know what the Fed is going to say tomorrow. I don't know what President Trump is going to do that could potentially rock the market. So do your own due diligence and understand the risks and rewards of the crypto market. Now, very interesting news coming out from Stuart Alderoty, right, Chief Legal Officer at Ripple, but he also has he's also CEO of the National Cryptocurrency Agency. And he says crypto payments are moving from curiosity to capability. New research from the National Crypto Association shows that merchant adoption is being driven by real customer demand. Simplicity and trust will determine how fast this transition continues. And this is going to, he says here, we found nearly 4 in 10 US merchants already accept crypto payments, and 84% accept crypto to become a common payment method within 5 years. Now, people of the United States of America, I haven't been in the US for a few years. Is this true? Right? Have you seen merchants in the US that allow crypto? I know that there are places in Europe and Asia that allow crypto as a payment. My question is this actually happening? Are you seeing it on the ground? And if so, this is a big forward step, because remember, cryptocurrency, right? The main goal of it was to be a currency. If merchants do not give the option to use it as a currency, then it kind of has no purpose, right? No, it has purpose, of course, but as a payment. And so this is going to be very interesting. Let me know in the comment section, drop a comment. If you are in the US and you're not snowed in, I think a lot of people are snowed in or don't have electricity now, maybe, because it seems like that's what's going on right now. So if you're watching this, I appreciate you, even when there's probably something good to watch on Netflix, you're curling up with the fire and watching my videos. So I really appreciate it. And if you keep coming back and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, now would be the time to do so and ring the bell so you get notifications about new videos that drop. Now, the crypto market continues to grow. Listen, Morgan Stanley, $2 trillion Morgan Stanley hires head of digital asset strategy. The crypto companies, regular fiat companies, financial companies understand that there is going to be a future here around the cryptocurrency market. And so even Morgan Stanley is like, no, we need someone to guide us into the future. And so these more signs of good things that are coming. But again, in the short term, it could be complicated, right? You remember that in a relationship, it's complicated, right? Because when we look at the current situation, we have the US dollar index officially falling to its lowest level since 2022, right? And again, another reminder that if we don't own assets, we will be left behind. But on the flip side, we get positive things coming from the president and from the Treasury Secretary. Treasury Secretary Besson says a non-inflationary economic boom will begin this year. And so you say, okay, the dollar is weakening, but the government is saying we're going to have a boom. We could also have a government shutdown. Inflation is still happening, and so it's a very confusing situation right now in the United States of America. So I understand a lot of the confusion that is going on right now. And something that might affect crypto in the next few days, right? I don't think this is something long term, but we are seeing hash rate falling with Bitcoin miners shutting down across the US. This means a lot because of the snowstorm, right? So this means a large number of miners shut off their machines. Most of the time it's caused by capitulation, but this time it's due to the severe US cold storm. The US control about a third of global Bitcoin mining. Extreme cold strain, power grids, and higher electricity costs force miners offline. So this is, the miners might need to sell some Bitcoin to cover some overhead here, but so that could be a short-term, pressure sell-off situation. So again, we have to take that into consideration. And something very interesting here from Ripple. Let me make it bigger because I don't need my glasses. I don't have glasses. G Treasury, which is part of Ripple, announced today we are proud to introduce Ripple Treasury, powered by G Treasury, the world's first comprehensive treasury platform, combining 40 years of proven enterprise experience with cutting-edge digital asset infrastructure. Right? Many finance teams are stuck managing growing complexity with fewer resources constrained by outdated legacy infrastructure. Ripple Treasury changes that equation with unmatched innovation capacity. With Ripple's backing, we reinvest 100% of earnings into platform innovation. With zero debts constraining our roadmap, in just 90 days, we've doubled engineering capacity, acquired Solvexia for best-in-class reconciliation, and enhanced AI-powered solution across cash forecasting, risk management, and analytics. Treasury Excellence, complete solutions for liquidity management, reconciliation, cash forecasting, risk management, netting, and payments, backed by 40 years serving the world's leading companies in digital asset leaderships, enterprise-grade infrastructure trusted by hundreds of global financial institutions, licensed in 75 plus jurisdictions with real-time, 24/7, 365 cross-border payment rails and institutional custody. Ripple Treasury offers real impact for your operations, unified visibility across traditional cash and digital assets, 24/7 yield optimizations, putting every dollar to work, instant cross-border settlements, reducing FX costs, eliminate pre-funding requirements, and unlock trapped working capital, future-ready infrastructure for tokenized assets and programmable payments. The future of Treasury has no friction and no boundaries. Again, this will be very interesting to see all these companies that Ripple had acquired over 2025, how they can upgrade Ripple into 2026, 27, 28, 29, 30, and how that could potentially affect XRP. A lot of people say, well, Ripple, it's the company, and if Ripple is successful, it doesn't mean that XRP will be successful. No, does not mean that. But a successful XRPL could mean success for XRP. So that, and most of Ripple's products use XRP. Not all of them, but most. And so that is going to be very interesting to see how that plays out and how that could potentially affect the price of XRP. My voice is very dry. I don't know. It's hot in here. I think my wife turned on the heat. So don't forget to smash the like button. Let me know in the comment section. Again, are you seeing crypto as a payment? Okay. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on this video. I know you guys can do it. I know that right now you might be snuggled up, but take the hand out of the Snuggie and press the like button and check out the links in the description down below. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.